Interviews with business owners and veteran executives who share their wisdom and expertise to help you de-stress, free up time, and make more money. Profits of IT. Welcome back to the Profits of IT. I'm Jim Punzenberger, your host, and the creator of the Managed Prospecting System. If you're looking to generate leads and appointments without cold calling or ad spend, check out managedprospectingsystem.com. Today, I have a wonderful guest with me, a fellow cheesehead and a Packer fan. He hails from northwestern Wisconsin. Rod, why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little about your company, please?
Hi, I'm Rod Holum, CEO and founder of Coulee TechLink. We have a managed service provider here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, where we specialize and work with manufacturers and healthcare institutions with security, cybersecurity, software development, and IT support.
So outside of work, can you tell us something interesting about yourself? You said you like to vacation in your backyard. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, in my professional career, I have a hotel stay in every single state in the continental United States. So I'm a very well-traveled individual. So I really enjoy just being home. Like my wife asked me, like, "Hey, where do you want to go for vacation and stuff like that?" No, I want to stay home, sit in my backyard. So that's honestly what I love doing. When I get done with work, a perfect weekend is me sitting in my backyard is really what it comes down to.
Sitting in your backyard in Wisconsin.
Yep. In the summertime, maybe.
In the summertime, not in the wintertime.
Puerto Rico or something like that in the wintertime. All right. I'll go there. But yeah.
You're not sitting out in the snow and when it's 10 below outside and
no, although no, that's not true. We have a hot tub in the backyard and we've spent many of days negative 10 or 30 degrees in that hot tub. As long as you can run to and from it just fine, you're all right.
I have the same thing and I do the same thing myself. You put a beanie on and with the hot tub going, you're nice and warm.
Yep. Yeah, you don't get frostbite and you just dip your head in the water every once in a while. But yeah, something unique about our backyard also is this spring I built an all-natural pond back there. So it has fish in it, but you can still swim in it, and it's entirely organic. So it has a biomarsh that goes ahead and takes all the nutrients and stuff out of it and grows it, and then the water itself is crystal clear.
Awesome. I have to talk to you about that. I have a pond in my backyard that is not crystal clear. So
you just need to get a filtration system going. I'll send you a picture after this interview of our backyard, and you'll see how it works. It's actually extremely simple. One pump and a bunch of pea gravel.
All right. I'll be looking forward to that. So getting back to business now. Tell us, what would you say is your superpower when it comes to business, and what can others learn from that and apply in their business or their life?
As far as a superpower, I don't know if I have one, I guess. I mean, I'm very good at just going and making things happen. Maybe that's a confident individual. I can go ahead and really just do anything. I think maybe overconfident. That would be another superpower that I would have. So
you're overconfident, and so if somebody is not overconfident, how can they take some steps to becoming overconfident and like you saying, doing anything that you want, you can do. So do you have some recommendations or steps that somebody can take to become overconfident?
I call it developing a healthy level of narcissism. So like a narcissism thinks that they're just the absolute best person in the world, right? And everyone else sucks. You don't want to be that far, but a healthy level acknowledge that, all right, I'm a pretty good guy, and I can go ahead and leverage that to help other people. So therefore, maybe we'll write a book someday called Developing a Healthy Level of Narcissism. But
okay. So I need
maybe we'll go a different direction, but
so developing narcissism, and then from the narcissism, how do I turn that around into doing anything that I want?
Well, oftentimes what I normally find is that like if you're sitting there and you lack the confidence, right? You don't want to pick up the phone and call either a customer or something like, well, they don't really want to talk to me. Those are lies that are being infected right into your brain. So what you got to just tell yourself is, no, they want to talk to me, right? Because here's the thing, whether they actually do or not is irrelevant. Some of them do and some of them don't. But if you don't pick up that phone and call them, you're never going to know. So all the people that do want to talk to you are never going to talk to you. It basically becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of negativity. So if you just go into tell yourself, hey, look, everyone wants to talk to me and treat everyone that way, you'll annoy a couple people, but more often than not, I've found people actually do want to talk to you. And it's just they have the same negative thoughts inside their own brain that, well, I don't want to call so and so or invite them. So I normally get a text of I'll send like this weekend we had 60 people over at my house for a cookout in our backyard, playing in the pond and on the trampoline and all that type of stuff, right? But it's because
Yep.
I shotgun everyone in the world. I just go shoot texts like, hey, come on over this weekend. We're doing this. I probably sent, I don't know, 60 to 100 texts out to different people saying, come on over. Some have never been over before, right? But you
Yep.
never know who actually will come over unless you send it to everyone. So just be okay with a little bit of rejection from that perspective. But I think it comes from getting over yourself and the idea that it doesn't really matter if they want to talk to you, just be okay with doing it. And from there, almost anything you would not do is because you're afraid someone else out there is going to think that you shouldn't do it or that you don't think they want you to.
Uh-huh.
And just ignore that principle, just do it anyway.
Okay, so basically any doubt that I have that somebody doesn't want me to do it is just what's holding me back to
Yep.
begin with.
Because really, if you be truth on it, there are people that both want you to and don't want you to. So you're right on either perspective that you're taking, right? If you have 100 people in there and you have something unique or special about you, you're going to have half of them that don't care about it anyway, right? But you're going to have half that do. So unless you go out there and just assume that all of them want it, you'll never find out the ones you do that actually do.
Got it. And any tips on determining who wants it and who doesn't? Like if I'm making phone calls, for example, is there any ways to find out if somebody wants what I'm, offering or talking about, or doesn't want? Like, is there a way to, cut to the chase and figure that out?
Ask them. Really, I mean, otherwise you're just guessing. So like in our marketing, we'll go ahead and market to 60 people. There's only one or two of them that even want to have a talk about us, right? So that
Uh-huh.
means that there's 58 people out there that just do not even want me to call them. But I will never find that one or two unless I talk to the 58.
That's a good point. So I need to just do it,
Just
essentially,
do it. That's right. Go get some Nike shoes on and a t-shirt and just make it happen.
make it happen and ignore the people that the negative people, and only focuses on the positive, because uh, what I'm hearing is you'll never find the positive people if you just focus on the negative people
Yep.
and don't start.
And you do it long enough, the negative people might actually come around to your side of you. And just because you hear no, something else I tell my team all the time is no really just means not right now. Like I can go ahead, we market to the same exact people 2 or 3 times a year, and they'll say no, no, and no. But then you know what? 4 months go by, they got hit with ransomware. We call them again. They're like, yes, can I get you in now? So like I just went to this morning to a client that we were talking pre-COVID. That's the last time that we talked, right?
Uh-huh.
And tried a number of meetings, just couldn't get it. And they finally reached out to us again. The Kaseya attack that happened last Friday, put it in the news. The Colonial Pipeline as the news. 2021 has been a huge news cycle year for major hacks, right?
Right.
Every executive out there is talking about this type of thing. Well, unless you are going out there and telling them, hey, I can help you, I can help you, I can help you, they're never going to reach you out. And you have to be okay with, all right, they said no. Now, normally, like when we're marketing someone will say, take me off their list. Well, if they're a business, they don't have the right to put on a do not call list or anything like that. So that just means to us, that means not right now. We'll put them in 6 months later or a year later, whatever we feel is appropriate. We're going to reach back out to them. No doesn't mean never talk to them again.
No just means not right now.
Not right now. Because
Cool.
again, if I
And
ask you, hey, you want some pizza? You might say no, but truthfully, you don't never want pizza. Come on, everyone likes pizza.
you're
You just
right.
don't want it right now.
Yeah, I'll want it later when I'm hungry.
That's right. Or when you're having your cheat day on your diet or something like that, right?
Right. When you're not worried about the calories involved with the pizza versus the
Yep.
yumminess. You were just worried
Or if
about
you just
the
got done
yumminess.
running a marathon, you might want a pizza at the end of that thing, right? And you're like, you know what? I've probably burned enough calories to support that. Or maybe the day before the marathon. I've never ran a marathon, but you know.
I haven't either. I'm not
Yeah.
much of a runner. I'm more strength versus running. So uh,
So you might want a big steak, but you know,
yeah, I love steak. Well, I love pizza too. So
steak pizza, put them together.
anyways, any last thoughts before we wrap up here?
I don't think so.
So Rod, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you and learn more about your business and what you do, how would they go about doing that?
They go to Coulee Tech or Coulee.tech if they want to. I have a number of forums on there. If you Google me, you'll find probably my personal cell number, and so you can give me a call, text me.
So we Google Rod Holum. I'm sorry, I'm
Yep.
probably slaughtering your name. Holum. Rod Rodholum. And you can find your cell phone and
Yeah, I think on my Facebook profile, I have my cell phone on there, as well as I'm pretty easy to find.
so and then they can give you a call or shoot you texts and start a conversation.
Yep.
Well, Rod,
And all you gotta do is assume I want to talk to you.
yes, assume that Rod wants to talk to you about whatever it is, and he
Yep.
probably does, because that's why he makes his contact information available so easily.
Yep, that is exactly true.
That's probably another thing that most business owners should do, is be making sure that their contact information is available so that people can get a hold of them easily.
Yeah. Well, I read one book once that said it's amazing how many people screen salespeople, even because what's the point of doing that, right? I mean, you have no idea what opportunities you're missing. Maybe there's a product you would really like, and just like cold calling, you got to listen to like 58 bad ones to find the one or two you want.
Uh-huh. So that's that's definitely a different way perspective on it. That you miss out if you say no to everybody, you miss out on everything, essentially. Well, that's a very interesting perspective. Well, anyways, Rod, it's been great having you on here. And until next time on the Profits of IT, I'm Jim Punzenberger. And once again, if you're looking to generate leads and appointments without cold calling or ad spend, check out manageprospectingsystem.com. And bye for now.
Thank you for tuning in to the Profits of IT. Please smash that like button, subscribe, and share.